Alright guys, jumping back into the tournament for X Potion, and good morning. So we are taking on the Luca Goers. Killica Beast taking on the Besaid. So let's just jump right in. Got Waka level 52. Almost level 53. It's exciting, you know. I don't know, we're kind of, I've done that whole, like, valley analogy before, but, we're kind of in terms of, like, levels and stuff, we're kind of in the lull of leveling. Like, that's what Waka's entering. We're actually not going to get a ton of level ups, a ton of, like, as rapidly as we have before, I should clarify. Because, as your level goes up, you require more experience. That's just the way the whole game works and the mechanic and everything. So, yeah, like, Waka's just, he's going to start slowing down here, I think. Definitely at the end of the, leveling up process, he will. Notably, I think, like, level, like, 95, 94, I feel like that's when I feel the jump. So basically, like, I'll turn, like, level 94, and I'll be like, oh, how much do I need to go to 95? And it's, like, 130 experience. Or at least it feels like it. So, like, it's normally just an amount of experience that I wouldn't normally expect to be able to get in 2 games. Like, normally it takes, like, a few. And that's something we'll see more of as we get higher and higher levels. I mean, it's definitely like a good mechanic because it's one of those things where early Blitzball, actually, you can level up quite a bit, and a lot of the action is in early Blitzball. But as you hit those highest levels, it just becomes harder. And I imagine not many people have hit the highest levels. Like, out of everyone that's played Final Fantasy X. Because of the people who play it, just play probably a little bit of Blitzball, and Blitzball is kind of a divisive minigame, in that a lot of people are not huge fans of it, you know? So it's one of those things where if people don't want to play the game, they're certainly not going to grind to 99. Like, that's certainly not going to happen. That all being said, I think there's more people that play Blitzball than you would imagine, though. Like, recreationally. Just because, like, having this channel and having this community, I was surprised by the amount of people that, like, comment and watch and say, like, oh, I do this and this is, like, my team, and, it's still a niche minigame, but there's a lot of people that enjoy Blitzball more than I thought would. Yeah. I don't know. I thought I was alone, right? I thought I was like, Well, I think on the subreddits, I see a lot of complaining, but I definitely understand or sympathize with some of those issues. I think the main thing, painting with broad strokes here, I think the main thing people have issues with Final Fantasy X mini games is the fact that the celestial weapons and, like, the key weapons of the game are locked behind those mini games. Everyone has their own, like, cup of tea. Like, if you want to, like, talk about, like, oh, like, mini games, quote unquote, that are kind of miserable, like, you could argue, like, some of the other was it Final Fantasy IV that did the whole, like, collect tails to get armor, but it takes, like, forever for the drop rate to actually, like, be good enough for you to get, the tail for the onion armor or whatever. I think it was 4 that did the tail thing. 4 or 3, I forget. But other people are gonna find that super annoying, and, like, it's all a matter of perspective. Yeah. That being said, I do think that the mini games in Final Fantasy X could have been more finely tuned. But I don't know. It's debatable. Like, do you want it easy or hard? That's all honestly the question at a certain point. Like, the one thing I think could have been done better is, and maybe I'm just bad at it, is the lightning dodging. I think it could have been, like, a cumulative amount, like, dodge, like, 500 bolts total over the course of, like, your play time, or, like, I don't know, I guess you could argue, like, like, in that area, in the Thunder Plains, like, dodge 500, no matter how many times you get hit, as long as it matches 500. The reason being is, without that glitch spot, I think dodging lightning is kind of annoying, and in general, it's just tedious. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if the glitch spot was an intentional thing, or I think it was probably just like an accident. But it's definitely dodging lightning in general is just kind of like mind numbing. I think, in my opinion. Like I don't know. I think Blitzball there's at least like a little bit more like more decisions and stuff. You know, not to like throw anyone under the bus. It's like lightning dodging is my jam. But I just feel like I don't know. I feel like it could have been done better. I think I've proposed a few different things that they could do better and like what they could change, and that's the problem though with like changing all this stuff is it's all subjective, right? Like some of my ideas I'm like this would be cool, and then some people would like that, some people would hate that, you know, like it's you're never gonna make everyone happy. But yeah, mini games in Final Fantasy X, what a wild time. Yeah, a little bit of experience for them and for us. Waka level 53, more HP endurance shoot. Letty level 53, more HP endurance pass. So that's good stuff. Alright, so Letty does start with the ball, so we can just pass right back to Jasu and kind of just get back right onto the grind of Waka, please score my goals. That's really the motto we live by right now. Nothing too complex, nothing too crazy, just Waka, please score my goals. Speaking of that, though, look at Datto. Datto, please score my goals. He's actually in a good spot, too, so when we can, we probably want to pass Datto, give him some opportunities. We've already kind of reflected upon, you know, Datto's role in this team. And now he's going to be, I don't know if I want to call him a late bloomer so much as later on he is going to be effective. More effective than Waka. Because Waka's Aurochs Spirit or whatever doesn't actually matter when Waka's got like 70 shoot. Like, who really cares? Like, it's fine. I think Waka's max shoot, though, is 80. Like, he doesn't actually get that high. So Grave going for the pass to Bixen. I respect it. I respect it. Going for the shot. I like this because gives Keepa some opportunity. Keepa's always going to be the hard one. How do we level up Keepa? It's almost always going to be the question, honestly. Like, genuinely, it's going to be a reoccurring question for us. How do we level up Keepa? And I think, you know, trying like attempted goals on him. I mean, that is good. Like, that's like, we'll take it. Like, that's fine. We'll take the tackle too. This might be stupid, but I don't think so. I mean, really, the only thing Balgerda could probably do is inflict some sort of status ailment on us. In general, Waka's endurance is incredibly high. So I don't think they're necessarily going to take the ball away from him very easily, if at all. That just doesn't seem like something that's going to happen. Alright, so Letty's going to tackle through. And then we're just going to try to set up Waka for some good times. See, that's all we really want. Just some good times, man. Is that too much to ask? Come on. Alright, let's Waka with the ball, and then just yet again going for the tackle there. I think if I had like stopped immediately after getting the ball, probably would have been better, but I don't know. I feel like I'm probably not playing optimally, but there's also an argument for I'm 7-0 up, so like can't be playing too poorly, right? Granted, this is a heavy mismatch. The Luca Goers at this point are just, they're having a rough time. They're not making any sort of progress, and they are just getting absolutely dunked on, I would argue. Like, absolutely just creamed. That's really all we're seeing. So, yeah, sure. Block me. I'll give you the super shot. The Aurochs Spirit. Grave with the ball. We're going to tackle through here. Question is, can we get the ball to Datto and score? I'm pretty sure we can. In general, Datto's a lower level than the rest of our team, but he's still a high level. And 36 endurance should be good enough even if Duram encounters, which Valgerda does actually instead. Alright, and then Datto's just going to go for the shot. I mean, this is no big deal. So Grave going to go for the pass there. So 9-0 is going to be the final score. Regardless of the faith you have, there's no 2-second goals. Bixen just cannot feasibly make it a reality. Yeah. There it is, 9-0. Not too bad. It's a little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. So keep a level 26, more HP. So that's good stuff. Beating Bada still, surprisingly enough. But yeah, we 9-0 the Luca Goers, and then Sykes 3-1 the Kill Kabis. I think at this point, though, we've secured the top score. I mean, oh yeah, that is monumental. Okay. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.